I'm Andy Friedlander, 51 years old, born and raised in Washington, D.C. And in thinking about my body and posture and movement, I really think it was my Aunt Suki who really turned me on to first thinking about body. Country place, Suki started talking to me a little bit about my posture and just walking, and really started having me think about my movement for the first time. And that's probably a very normal West Coast thing, but we were East Coasters for us. So for me, the idea was a little bit out there. And I opened my mind and I learned how to retrain my body and walk differently. And I would hold myself a little bit differently, and I would have my posture a little bit differently. And it transformed itself from not just my walking movement, but how I would sit and how I would stand and how I would hold myself. And I practiced it. And I think, one of the things Suki has taught me, and we just reinforced it with a recent lesson, is walking is one of those things that you can practice at any time. If you work out and you need weights to work out, if you need an elliptical to work out, you have to go to those things. But for walking, you can do it wherever you are. One of my favorite stories to tell is my girlfriend in college would say to me, I could pick you out across the quad just by the way you walked. I couldn't see your face or your hair, but people could recognize me for my walk, and that was a good thing. It wasn't a criticism. It was really empowering. One of the things we worked on recently was your ability to use your walking just as exercise, or ability to use your walking kind of in a mindful way. And so recently I've been noticing that. I'll walk and I'll gauge my speed depending on what I want to do. If I want to just take a walk and think and clear my mind and get some exercise, I'll do that. And if I want to move a little faster to get my heart going a little bit more, I can do that too and sort of adjust. So it sort of helps me for a lot of different reasons. And, whether it be exercise or mindfulness, it's something that you can do anywhere. I incorporate it into my daily life in my office. My office is on the 4th floor of my office building. We have a parking garage. I never take the elevator. I walk the steps. And again, I focus on my walking and I think about what I'm doing. And I really think it just helps me. And it helps me in day-to-day activity and being in motion. And I think that's the biggest thing, is being in motion. We lived abroad for a year, and people walk, and they walk almost everywhere. We went to a football game there, and it was the first time we'd ever gone to the stadium. We remember we bought the tickets. We said, well, is it hard to get to? No, you take the tube and you get off at this station, and the stadium will be right there. And we got off the tube station, and we started walking amongst the crowd, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. It was almost a 2-mile walk. And the whole throng of fans were just walking. And it was commonplace for them. And it was commonplace to see 80, 90-year-old people walking a mile from their home to the market. And in this country, I just don't think that happens. And I'm not being preachy. I think it would help our overall health. It would help our overall fitness. It would help our overall sickness that people have in this country. And I just think it's a simple thing that you can do that really doesn't cost anything. It really can be the everyday person's form of exercise. It might take a little bit of time to get the heart rate up a little bit higher than maybe, hitting the treadmill for 30 minutes and running as fast as you can. But I believe it's better for your body and better for your mind.
Well, it looks good to me. How's it feeling?
Feels great. It's effortless. Feels like a glide. It's not taxing on my body. And I feel like I have great movement. And I can walk with ease. My posture feels good. There's no pain in my body and my joints. And it's just an effortless walk. I could go on for a long time.
There you go. Thank you.